Enra was 14 years. The Black Satellites, the under-20 national team, a call World Cup, Egypt, winning the ultimate, the first African side to have won the under-20 World Cup trophy was Ghana as at 2009, and it was 16th October in Cairo International Stadium. The game was between the Black Satellites of Ghana and the Brazil national team. You say Brazil dey show mu e gata to gata krom mehye. But on that particular day, Ghana, we didn't score a goal. The chances are Brazil for ni nya na was in komo hye no. Omo ntimi ahye. And ye dey rade boa. And performance, omo composure, omo confidence, and they call PMO after extra time on penalties. Now on penalties no, and a team the year then ebo modern winning the trophy no emaye. So this was one of the celebrations course and all that. From 2009 Eba Ghana, we were so excited. So we dear, you winning this World Cup here. You better could be us you better back to back. In fact, a lot of our viewers, this is the only trophy. I repeat, this is the only trophy our Ghana national team a winning many say ehubi. Many say ehubi. Once winning ehubi. This is the only trophy. I'm not taking away the AFCON under 20 now ban Bayern and no, but this is the major trophy, World Cup to be precise. Trophy me benifi edi ye wo me won so se ye wo hu bi minim se ahwefo no bi on ma omanya more than 40 years into no the last AFCON trophy Ghana win omunya bi hweye, but many a lot of our viewers there ye hu bi ye cameraman no say me kra no mu hu se Ghana kwaje cup bonsu empo ede no omu hu bi kra da. But this is the only time I hear then you win this trophy ni bia. It was a very 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 good and it was a memorable event. I remember. Now me will call that time. Na that time no na DS ne sa de ne ni ho sa. Nti bia obekọ baby e bia DS TV center. Na me kai before the game na o se ekọ hye nkonwa se na be ya. Ye duru na no mama ye room akwa because nkwala 77 nkwala. And ye call ye I mean ye kotena ye hye nkonwa wie na na because ne mpese e be pie. O pie bia na game na wanya bi nkrampa anhwe. Nti me kotena sentem about 3 hours to the game. I'm caught snazzy. No bia my. Yes, you say no bia my and for buy me a mutu scanner room remember to be because na miniska that time no. And you know what? Because of the performance of these young players from the group stages to the round of 16 to the quarter final, the semi-final to the final, no, I didn't want to miss even 1 second of the game, which I know a lot of viewers also had the same impression. A lot of the viewers also had the same thing. They had the same zeal because they knew, say, this team are going to make Africa proud. And for the first time, as I said, the first time an African side winning a World Cup trophy, it been see da. And after the 2009, so being BM, Enra was 14 years. 14 years that time, no now went far. Where did you watch the game from? For WhatsApp messages, bra. If I can in the amount. Now, an upper way, Enra na jume da me Jane Hons. Now 2009, eba besi ne. What has been at the Ghana ye after seeing winning that trophy way? We call something in football transition. Transition actually say be a ufri nketwom na okwa kese mu and ufri say na oba say your progress in life, your transition method, in a transitional way of doing things. You know what? Yen sha de bi. After says our game ni nyina ba na wie and just watch this. Abrante we. Abrante some kind of pa. Yes. Dominic Adiyiah. He won the golden boot. He won the golden boot. That time, Dominic Adiyiah, he was a Ghanaian. Because that time, any man na boy way no na bra dwenin tiase so. We were all excited. Because hey, Ghana ni akọ World Cup. No, they leading the goal king chart. It was amazing. Share branch is Kaino. Is that not Oscar? A branch is Kaino from Brazil. And I went to that's Douglas Costa. Yes, and also from Brazil. And the only player to have won a goal king boot in a World Cup tournament, be it under 20, under 17, and the proper World Cup, apparently when a year record in the first Dominic Adiyiah that time. And we all know how a year then or yes way scoring about 8 goals in that tournament, which was massive. Now, and this man, Mr. Lastete, yes, this man, Celestete Bobo, he led this team to the first ever African winning this particular trophy. Celestete Bobo, and I'll pay a chow. Osha, only your prayer con your rush. And John, this is your rush, your prayer con, former Black Stars player. And the other technical members, and I'm here, don't come to me, don't trophy buy. And as a last day, why am I? Bobo, baby, will be an open chow. Me GD say, oh, show no. Now, Salas, na the team no choir here, then you winning this trophy. And Salas be one of the top-notch coaches, one of the hot cake coaches after that time. Because, hey, what the African team are called World Cup, are winning trophy. What? It was an incredible performance. You understand? And no obey a hot cake. Na yan sha be. After that particular World Cup, Emma Abrante we Gini din. You know what? The reason why I'm doing this, and I say, yan say after that particular World Cup, no, has our juvenile football progressed or retrogressed? That is the question I'm asking you now. Your juvenile football, the under 17, under 20, under 23, has these sites progressed or retrogressed from the 20 or 2009 World Cup? I kwaje buy no, ya progressing and as ya retrogressing. Obetum the WhatsApp messages abebe can nyina de amount. Now you hear this World Cup, there were a lot of stories, because the players were hot cake. Hey, wakwaje World Cup, e bin si da. Ghana made Africa proud. Now, Abrante way, goal king winner or golden boot winner, Dominic Adiyiah, onion real tournament, now about 6 top teams in Europe. No more dinechi, we were excited because born na ye born ye pesi ye do baby. ACN or boy from the youth side and now boy could do Lyon. From Lyon to Chelsea was big. Abrante friend of Stephen Appian so bia fine. Juventus ekopie mu Fenerbahce fantastic. John Pence mu yebi. Asamoah mu yebi kobo Premier League or Sunderland. SN be pie mu ewo eye Shanghai Shenhua ekobo Turkey League ni kakra fine. And that is how it's supposed to be. Your progress you just bring light into your career. Sina be ye obi abus oh kra wo hyase no hyase from nketuom and na wakwa no den what rise could do baby. And now watch this. The question a lot of people are asking is, where is Dominic Adiyiah? Where is Dominic Adiyiah? I'll come to the individual growth of these players, whether they grow very well or their growth were just, kept on retrogressing and all that. And watch this. After say you call the 2009 you call conquer the world in Vienna. And Ghana, you trimbe shasi say yede. Shadi bi. 2009 in Egypt, we were champions, fantastic. And at 2011, show after 2 years, 2011, no, yantimi an qualify. We couldn't qualify for the World Cup in 2011. And the honor me trim ya da match say yantimi anya den anko yanim biom e the 2011. And 2013 and also yantimi qualify. And also no we played and we were third. From winners to third. Is it retrogression or progress? Okay. After the 2013, New Zealand 2015, Yekoya no Shebibio. From the third place team, which is the third or the bronze team you win you on no and you buy no and then you torso we went to the round of 16 and we couldn't progress, so we qualified from group stages. Round of 16 here the free mo. That's fine. That's 2015. So you could see something. 2009 we won the trophy. 2011 young qualified. That was in Colombia. Young qualified. 2013 ye call ye and ye could be third. 2015 ye di yandi any number, but ye and they were round of 16. That is the knockout stage and ye free more honomo. And watch this. 2017 Korea she yanko. 2019 I think Poland she yanko. And Argentina 2023. What is this alone telling us? What is this alone telling us? As champions, we retrogressed to the side that Yentimian qualified. Yes, I'm born what they say about qualifying in 2013. So you call third place. It wasn't bad. 2015, round of 6, let's just say yeah, table form. Yeah, table form. After put the Yentimian then and qualify. And that is how the football has retrogressed from the 2009 winning the Under-20 World Cup until now. We can't even qualify for the group stages. After now, teams do na ba be reremu Eswatini, Faroe Islands, Comoros, munya be reremu intimi enko yenim. Meanwhile, we beat Brazil in the finals 4-3 on penalties. Brazil, almighty Brazil, the kind of players anomukra, Oscar Mbuaba Jr., Mo Douglas Costa, Kaka, and the likes. But yes, ceremony here then you're winning that particular trophy. But if you're moving now your performance, not tiaba form, after the bar say no dear, monyo. That is how I hear then your tiba form in a juvenile football under 20. We can't even qualify. You share the individual players. After Sir Brent we need the golden boot, no, a year Dominic Adiyiah, Dominic Adiyiah is here and I'm sure DB. Oh, we need no. A lot of stories because we've done hot cake. Now, one of the stories that strike me most. Your story way. This was a very big story because unim you will tournament in October 16th and just watch the date. I second amount 3rd November 2009. Adiyiah set for AC Milan move. Fantastic. Oh. Enidia ba young boy oko AC Milan one kakamo kwa kobo say na it was very lovely. And the question everybody was asking is AC Milan ebe bo no yanwen isa question ho bebre because wakwako win golden boot wo Cairo, that's Egypt. Wasanso abo team na ma ya win the trophy. So big news, big story. Wababa done top notch. Then AC Milan buy. I remember Liverpool munyina konenam ho, Sunderland munyina konenam ho, but the player and his management, I don't want to go there that much because the more you venture into that managerial problems, then you are starting to attack certain personalities. But I don't want that to happen. But you share the progress from under 20 na after the boom. Mama me no share jesi no. Boom. Oma confirm no. Waba AC Milan, big news, big story. Abrante we trended for almost 2 months because oye golden boot winner ever the World Cup. Into Kwenfa or call AC Milan. Hey, top. No be any because obi a bomb say why player idea. Ofri ha say ya so movie ko ha and that time no menhwe baby na Brent we no obone ball na yen fan to ne because Adiyiah was a player bia from the youth side ho crampo airba no utimu say he wasn't that bad and okopie mu World Cup okoye den performing this massive war na Adiyiah free moon oko AC Milan amanfo ani age ye bona baso and all that oko AC Milan in that particular year na 2010 and oko move here from 2019 no move here to AC Milan oko ye no mami stating categorically said the first team no Adiyiah wan keke bompa momo enu amu na training ground so coach said there be yemfa in Cologne into Cologne wo eye Regina team o Cologne ho no mo ho no ko ye no about 30 matches no share 1 goal Shebibio, Obi of World Cup, however, was about 8 goals in the World Cup. We win the Golden Boot. Into Obi expecting a lot from him. But Obi Milan on that team no so channel. The fact is that this boy wasn't in that element to play for AC Milan. But because of lack of managerial skills, proper management, boy no more leading into a ditch. Boy, he was a prospect. Eka by now ponko lead attack in Kenya Wawa because Douglas Costa is still playing. You understand? But boy, we know managerial hiccups. And when to me reaching a height. Oh, both players, Ghanaian players almost say, no, be an dear. They will go far. No, he was one of them. You can't mention 5 players on board the heading because of what he did over the Under-20 World Cup in Egypt. But managerial hiccups. Afe manager kwakoji wesika and a lot of stories about because boy na hot cake obi apeso ye de odidi boy ne ho and om de no call AC Milan. Om de no call he na nom sande no call loan. Regina Okoya nche 2011 na nom sande no call Partizan Belgrade and unsu loan. Ofi Partizan 2011 no show. Osanso call Kasiyaka. And osanbesin call Arsenal Kiev and unsu loan. Arsenal Kiev for no confirming in 2012. Honum no nya a lot of games boy 36 games no share 7 goals. From then osanso call Atarewa. Share show bibi from teams na me bobo no if you na eba form. Na eba form. From that side no kobo eye na kon Rachasima. Imagine. Na kon Rachasima Golden Boot winner at that time. Baby okon nam here. And as I said, I don't blame the player. I don't blame the player. If the Ghana Football Association at that time, if they did it a project for these young players, okay, yeah, mom, just 5 years, they would just transit from that side to the Black Stars proper and give us goals. And unim bibi, this team no unim share. Omo call that particular World Cup no call winning ye buy no. You call 2010 World Cup. Ewo South Africa. You call and share bibi. Inkum was a player from the Under-20. Dominic Adiyiah was a player and the captain for the Under-20 side. And a brand friend Jonathan Mensah was also a centre back in that team. And from that particular side, no me then movie koye. Movie koye. So it tells you say this play the transition worked. Now when in BB, Yamo Celastete interview be at that time. At that time. Niana Oka or say the Ghana football more policy be to progress from the youth side to the juvenile throughout to the senior team. No, Yenti say interview. That was the timer now or edge closer to win the trophy. Yenti Celastete. All that. Boy, hey. Oh. Why? All these players, we are not seeing them because of managerial hiccups. Ochanya me ya do ma me ba ye beto aso. Na ebe rom ye pa. We mo so sa, we mo no me the recent Under-24 almost echo. They say no, none of them even start in the Black Stars because of poor transition. Ochanya ya ba, ye beto ni nyina so. This is Angel T. For WhatsApp messages, bra. If can kind of there. My editorial and the way so the part 2 of the retrogression of our juvenile football. Ebe bro on editorial. Me din the Darius here, basisia.